Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello. Got some guests with me. Everybody introduce yourselves.
I am Dez.
And I am Gertrude Pickens.
And we believe in Steven.
Hell
we're
yeah,
going, we're going to the desert. And we're here.
Wasn't that a nice trip?
Right?
It's really nice. I still really love the art style of this game because I played it on my tiny Android phone, and so I couldn't really see most of the neat little details.
See, I played this on my tablet, and then I'm like, oh shit, the Galaxy Tab 4 can't do video out. I better learn how to emulate Android, and here we are.
I gotta say, I like the art style, but it still takes me by surprise every time I see it.
When I call this game Paper Steven, I mean it in every sense of the word.
Oh yeah, honestly, this gameplay-wise is the best Paper Mario game since Thousand Year Door.
Yeah. And I'm one of those Super Paper Mario apologists, and I would agree with that.
There's a lot to apologize for in that game, yeah.
It's really not that bad. It's really not.
No, that's true.
The
plot is pretty fun. And it has some great moments.
The writing is great. The 3D flipping mechanic, maybe not so much. It's interesting. Pearl's getting fucked up.
Yeah, good ideas.
Yeah, and then everybody just told me Sticker Star was bad, so I didn't buy it.
Yeah, I didn't buy it, and then I tried watching, I can't remember whose LP of it, and the game just bored me to tears within, 2 hours, and so I was like, nope, I don't want Sticker Star in my life.
Amethyst is again proving that she's the best character in this game.
Amethyst is the best character. Oh, I think we get the coolest looking Amethyst move in this chapter, maybe?
Oh, nice. I know the one you mean, and I'm excited.
Okay.
I'll be honest, Amethyst is... No.
John Cena!
That literally was playing for 5 minutes before I just completely shut down my phone.
I am sorry that I crashed your phone with the John Cena Pancake Vine.
John Cena Pancake Vine is the name of my vaporwave band.
So many people have retweeted that thing, and it's not even my Vine. I feel really kind of guilty about it. I just saw it, and I posted it. But yeah, it's the pancake dude who draws the faces with the pancakes. It's that guy. Dan Cakes.
That's Ian Pancake, they call him.
Yeah, Dan Cakes, I believe, is what it's called, or something. Which sounds like a Giant Bomb Premium podcast, but whatever.
So
now I'm imagining Danny O'Dwyer and Dan Reichert making pancakes, and I'm scared.
So
that would take several hours.
Yeah.
Did those weird pixely bug things debuff Garnet, or did they just do weird movements for no reason?
They did. She's on fire and has low defense now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Same.
If I were smart, I would realize I could pick up that Together Breakfast, but I'm not. So.
Oh god. I just realized what that is.
Have you still not worked out that you can pick items up?
Nope, not even a little.
So the one thing about this game which kind of bugs me is that the elements, the colors of the different enemies, you get badges that work better on some of them, but it doesn't really come into the gameplay mechanics much at all, apart from just, hey, this one's a different color.
Yeah, and the enemy colors are all locked to the area you're in, so you're always gonna encounter the orange enemies in the desert, you know? It's the same for every color.
Oh no, Amethyst.
She'll be okay.
You care about me.
Aw, that's adorable.
It is adorable. I love that they take the actual voice clips from the show as well. And speaking of the show, you guys are both caught up, right?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh no, we gotta watch our tongues.
No, that's cool. Don't worry about it. I don't care about spoilers.
Because I'm wondering if, how well did this game do when it came? when it came
I'm
out.
not sure.
Because I really hope it did well enough for a sequel, incorporating, like, the rest of the show.
Minus Uncle Grandpa, I hope.
What?
That
No,
episode's not
that
canon.
would be the
doesn't count.
bonus game. It would
Uncle
be like,
Grandpa minigames.
yeah,
Is
like
Pink
the
Lion in this
snowboarding
one?
from Final Fantasy VII.
Burrito.
And they'd stick the Uncle Grandpa scene after like a really sad plot point.
Probably.
Speaking of, is the Pink Lion in this one?
No, he's not in this game.
It's a
Travesty.
shame.
I know, right?
But then there are a lot of like elements from fairly early on that don't really show up at all.
Mm-hmm.
Thank Mr. Skeletal.
I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Medibot, best skeleton I know. Just saying.
Yeah, he is an excellent skeleton.
I think he's the skeleton we all aspire to be on the inside.
He's a
Yes.
skeleton the city deserves.
Guys, how about this?
So this is pretty much the point in the game where you start to work out, okay, I know what all the gems do, and now I can start to put together strategies.
Yeah, you can play to all their strengths and whatever. Like, Pearl has that really fucking awesome straight line spear throw move that just destroys everything.
It looks hard to aim though, especially considering it's a
is.
touchpad.
I mean, since I'm emulating this, I'm just using the mouse, and it's not as bad.
Yeah.
But also, because Pearl's always locked to the bottom, you can only hit
Oh, I know.
so many enemies, and it's not as useful depending on the layout of the enemies and on whatever. And then Amethyst can just do that, so...
Yeah, and especially when you buff it later on, it's just amazing.
So when do you think we can expect a Rick and Morty game?
Who knows, man, who knows?
I think the Rick and Morty game is like just real life, and we don't know it.
It's fucked up.
Oh, I know. Do your thing. I needed that.
If they do make a game, I hope it's just an adaptation of Roy, because I want to play Roy. There are so many items that you just leave sitting there.
Suffer.
The worst part is the first episode you're like, oh yeah, you just tap everything in this game. And then you never tap the items.
I'm this close to just like clawing at my laptop screen, like, pick those up, please.
Just touch your laptop, it's fine. Touch it.
You're right, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, get punched!
There's something really satisfying about the sound effects in this game, especially when the punches connect.
Yes.
Like you can tell that they went over all the little details and were like, okay, how do we make this just that tiny bit cooler? Like, yeah, okay, so there's a little punch noise. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. I can open a door now.
Have we seen the door yet though?
I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. It's probably over here somewhere. I seem to know where I'm going, kind of. I say as I go back to the healing fountain that I've already used.
That's another thing that's good that I like, is that you move from screen to screen so fast.
Yeah, you don't even have to wait for yourself to walk on screen. You just go, and then you're there. There we go. Oh, in case anybody's wondering
100%.
about the dot, that's a thing I turned on for the benefit of the LP in the Android options.
Yeah, that's Navi, who's a pretty interesting cameo, actually.
That's me turning on show touches in the developer options so that you can see where I'm touching.
Do this.
Oh, don't break the immersion.
I actually have it turned on my phone and my tablet because I just like it.
Amethyst has got it correct. Right is always wrong. Vote socialist. Full communism.
Which way do we go? It's funny because I'm a homosexual.
Nice one.
I was about to make that joke, but thank you for making it for me.
You're welcome.
There is barely anything straight about Steven Universe.
It is actually probably the gayest show on Cartoon Network.
It's true. It's wonderful for that reason, though.
Must be my lucky day.
Uh-oh. Ambush.
Oh, it's one of
Have
those
you seen
dang
the Chameleons?
comedians.
Oh, good God.
You took my shit. I need that.
And then it just disappeared.
Yep, they
What
steal your
the
item
fuck?
and then they turn invisible with the power of stealing.
Yeah, it's almost like Paper Mario. Except I don't think those dudes turned invisible. But whatever.
No, they just bug it off.
If you waited too long, they would bugger off forever, yeah. If you killed them, you got your item back.
And it's the same thing with this comedian, I think.
I don't think he can run away. I think you just gotta fight him.
That's true. No, there aren't any enemies who run away.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Again, more stuff they need to put in the sequel.
Oh, apparently I already have the Wrestletown move.
Oh, why are you not using it?
I don't know. This is what happens when I record LPs all in one go. And then
I
commentate
love the
them
comedian's
one video
face
a
like
month
that
because
so
I'm
much.
bad.
The comedian's face when he uses his tongue move is just like blah.
I like the little dance he does. He's just like, yeah, it's still a thing. Check it out.
Too early, aww.
It is nice that
Yeah.
that it synchronizes your taps well. It tells you how, where you went wrong.
Yes.
It's not like in, say, like the original Mario RPG where you're like, okay, what do I press and when? Nothing is working.
Watch out. I know about timed hits. I'll punch your
Damn
lights
it!
out.
I was just about. Oh.
You set them up and I knock them down. That's how LP works, buddy.
It is slightly messed up that one of the items you get is a bottle of Steven's dead mother's tears.
Right?
Hunger.
Like, yeah, okay, they're definitely a plot thing from the show, but I
Why isn't
don't know
Steven
how I
just
feel
licking
carrying
everybody
that
to
stuff
heal
around.
them?
I needed that.
He can do that.
Whoa, he's big.
Him big.
Him big. I never get the timing on that one right. It really
It
annoys
is
me.
so hard. It's like deceptively difficult.
Yeah, I only get it right on accident, and then I'm like, oh, great, I guess I got it down, and then, oh.
Usually I'm like so close, but just out of reach. It's kind of the worst.
Yeah,
Dang, Paul
Paul's
really does kick
spear
ass.
move is so much better for these big guys.
Yep. Yeah, 28 damage? Dang.
Yeah, and she's only level, what, 9,007?
I forget.
I'd also like to credit this game with, like, the only genuinely good reference to over 9,000 in the last 12 years.
That's supposed to be an over 9,000 reference? Oh god.
Yeah, because they all start at level 9,001.
I thought it was because they were thousands of years old.
Well, is that too?
You gotta bring your fucking memes up in here. Like, I don't get enough of that from Zomtosis. Like, come on.
Says the one who posted John Cena.
Yeah, because it was a pancake. And pancakes are good.
You can't disguise your memes with pancakes. We all know
Just
what they
watch me.
are.
Well, those mosquitoes really hate Amethyst.
Good thing they all use the same move.
I was gonna make pancakes this morning, but I didn't have enough butter. It was very sad.
Aw.
That does suck.
I don't think I have any milk, actually, either.
I can send you some. I'm just gonna pour some into like an envelope and send it.
I mean, it's probably easier if I just go to Quick Check and buy it. It's like a 2-minute drive.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get friendship with Quick Check.
Quick Check, please sponsor my Let's Play videos.
Well, at least it would be a change from Squarespace. Every podcast is the same advert, and it's... I don't know a single human being who's ever used Squarespace.
Me either, but I know they pay well. Like, the podcast advertising network that they fucking signed up for, I guess they're just buying all the ad slots. I also know about Snackbox.
I actually get a similar thing to Snackbox, and it's pretty nice.
Also, Giant Bombcast, pretty good about reading the advertisements. If Jeff and Brad didn't review video games, they should just go into advertising.
Do they have, like, great radio ad voices?
When they do the advertisements, they do, yeah.
Oh, I know. Do your thing.
That's where that whole unlimited anime thing comes from.
Oh,
Jeff was
man.
advertising Crunchyroll. Something is wrong.
What? Pearl, you okay?
I do not know what happened there. The touch detection got
in keeping with
broken.
the canon of the show, she was suddenly far too sad to throw her thing right.
Yes.
Not finished.
Pearl's not looking so good. Better
she's
eat
fine.
breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day, you know.
So, could you, in theory, clip the very top of the mosquito with Pearl's thing and then get, like, the big dude's foot? Or does it have to be, like, center mass?
I thought I could, but I didn't want to risk it because the mosquito dude's not that much of a threat compared to the big guy.
The hitboxes
Yeah.
are pretty deceptive. It's hard to tell when you're actually going to hit a thing.
I opted to play it safe.
Yeah, and at this point you can pretty much afford to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's
she's
so
like just a
close.
smidge. Yeah.
Do your thing. Finally. Awesome.
See, that's another thing that you could be doing if you at this point have worked out how the star system works. Is healing within battles.
I mean, I do that sometimes.
Burrito.
That thumbs up heart icon on Steven's abilities wheel is just heal somebody.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Speaking of healing, who should I give this to? The answer is Amethyst. Because the AI in this game works in such a way where the person doing the most damage usually is the one that gets attacked. So that's going to be Amethyst usually.
Oh, that makes
Also,
sense.
she's got the least health, so...
Yeah, see, so like I was saying, like that resistance to blue and green enemies thing is now completely useless for a long time.
Yep. Until the final boss, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Spoilers, the final boss has colors in it.
Oh, really?
Guys, how about this?
I do not like that I have to tap every one of these holes to open this door.
Well,
Oh no!
that's not
I'm
gonna
all out.
work.
Oh no!
got to be another one somewhere. There it is.
Secret room.
I employed editing.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah,
He
you
said,
know,
looking
editing
at the
in this 54
minute remaining in the video.
I just love treasure.
And that's
chests.
another thing I didn't really get to enjoy playing it on my phone, is the music is actually just really neat.
Lucky day.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know.
Wait, did you just get a badge for enemies that don't exist anymore?
Yes, I did.
Nice job, guys.
Wow, rough.
Solid group effort all around.
One thing they are pretty good for is the gauntlet stages when you go back after you've leveled up a bit more.
I don't do any of those, I don't think.
What, really? But you get really good loot.
Yeah, but by that point I've beaten the game and it doesn't matter.
Oh, I usually
Well-
like beat an act or whatever, and then went back to the previous gauntlet, so I could maximize my cool stuff.
Nah, anybody watching my videos knows I don't 100% stuff.
That is true.
I learned my lesson with Mario Galaxy.
We all learned many
Oh, that's
lessons in
using
Mario
reference.
Galaxy.
Yeah. Like, don't have open invitations for people to guest in your video. Because that can go really poorly, as it turns out.
I don't actually think I watched your Mario Galaxy LP. I'm sorry.
Don't, it's bad.
See, now I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
And also, by the time I figured out, like, who I had good chemistry with, we've had a falling out since, so... Not gonna mention any names, but you all know who it is.
Yeah,
that,
Toddy.
that one Anhalter episode
Yes, it's
was
Toddy,
just
you're right.
terrible.
Also, I guess I have good chemistry with Kite, but Kite doesn't have a good enough computer to really guest commentate anymore, I don't think. Like, I was gonna give him my old computer, which has just been sitting in the trunk of my car, but I'm fairly confident it doesn't work. And also, he lives all the way in Pittsburgh, so that's kind of a drive.
Yeah, would it survive the drive to Pittsburgh?
I mean, I've been driving around with it in the trunk of my car through Sussex County, New Jersey, which has some of the most poorly maintained roads in the country. So if it ain't broken now, it's nothing you can do. It's probably
How are you gonna explain if the police pull you over and they find like an old hard drive in the back of your car?
No, it's a tower. It doesn't have a hard drive in it. It has a video card and I think a USB hub. And I think that's the only... And, oh, DVD RW drive. That's all that's in there.
If they ask you about it, just start sobbing into your hands.
I don't even think it has RAM. I salvaged a lot of parts to build my current computer. I'm thrifty like that. Just call me Smacklemores.
Steven.
Do I have to?
Please don't, actually.
More like Miko Lamore.
What?
Oh,
No.
it could regenerate the shield?
Yeah.
What a jerk.
See, what I could be doing is using John Cena to take care of that, but, like, I, for some reason, don't realize that I have unlocked it yet.
How do you not realize? It gives you a whole
I
screen.
don't know! I don't know!
Was this your first playthrough? It was your first playthrough, wasn't it?
I played half of the game, like, I played up to the end of this chapter on my tablet, and then I started emulating it and started over.
So you knew that the
I
attack
knew
was a
it's,
thing.
I know it's there. I know it's there. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's no excuse for this. I'm sorry.
This is like the Sisyphus of LP videos.
I mean, I could be Darkside Phil, if you prefer.
Oh god.
No, but no.
Yeah. Or I could be Aaron from Game Grumps.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine Aaron playing this game?
No. I don't want to, at least. He'd find a way to break it.
Yep.
That community's happy little dance just gets me, man. It's so awesome.
So why, according to all the markings on the ground, is this entire desert radioactive?
This is actually Nuclear Throne. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh yes, I recognize the sprites.
And we're in a desert, so I mean, it's all coming together.
Here.
I actually don't know much about Nuclear Throne except that you are in a desert and there's radiation and it's a game.
It's good. It's a good game.
I hear it's good, but I just never got into it. Like, fucking, roguelikes don't really do much for me.
Yeah, the only roguelike I've ever properly gotten into was FTL, and that's just because spaceships are cool.
I got into Necrodancer, and that was pretty fun.
Oh,
I'm
I
at a point
do
where
want
I
to play
can't
Necrodancer.
beat it. I'm not good enough for Area 2. I can't do it. It's a problem. Like, the fucking difficulty curve just ramps up so much.
Oh, speaking of dancing, I really hope that if there is a second Attack the Light, that we finally get to play Meat Beat Mania.
Oh god, yes. That being said, Garnet would win every round.
She would. That's still one of like the best episodes. Ooh, a level up charm.
Hell yeah!
Who gets the free candy?
I don't even remember.
Oh, no one apparently.
This calls for...
I'm looking for it. Hang on. Why did it not do a thing?
Guys,
There we go.
this.
Give the amethyst.
Yeah.
See, you
That
can
was the right
upgrade
choice.
it.
Okay, I think that's the thing. I'm like, oh shit, I unlocked this. I should use it now. I think that's what happened. It's been a while.
The wrestling episode is also great, and I'm glad they referenced it.
I would buy the Tiger Millionaire shirt if it didn't cost a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, I know. It's
Like, I want to buy Steven Universe merchandise so bad, but it's also expensive.
hey Miko, look, we're a badge.
To the burger you go. I've got just the thing. How about cheeseburger backpack?
You can't use items on that screen for some reason.
Just the thing. Here we go.
I'm ready. Iron.
I wish more games had like badge systems because they're a really great way to swap out power-ups and so on.
Yeah.
Like Yoshi's Woolly World does it really well.
I have not played that game yet. I am super into Splatoon. That is the only game I need. It's the only game I want. Stay fresh. Team Decepticon, all the way. Splatfest, tonight. Probably in 7 minutes, maybe? I'm not sure. I forget when Splatfest starts.
You're still missing a secret.
Wow, that was
Yeah, I don't
so
give a shit.
cool.
It's all good.
You wounded
It's
me.
all good. Better call Saul. Saul Goodman.
I didn't realize his name was a pun until very recently.
Let's do
Somebody told me that, like, before... Like, I got into Breaking Bad super late, and somebody told me that, like, before Saul was even introduced where I was at. So I'm like, great, thanks.
See, I haven't
What
seen a
face?
single minute of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul.
I am waiting for Better... Well, I'm waiting for Better Call Saul to hit Netflix, I think.
I haven't even started The Wire, and I have the DVDs just staring at me from over there.
I have a number of DVDs I have not watched. I have, ooh, I've got a good DVD right here. My Life with Morrissey. Probably one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Please tell me it's a porno.
No. Not exactly.
Because my favorite
It was
Morrissey...
filmed... Let me explain this movie a little bit.
Okay.
It was filmed at Nickelodeon Studios by a bunch of employees, right? This is about a girl who, like, meets Morrissey while she's drunk one night and then, like, loses her mind and thinks she's dating Morrissey. It's
Sounds like a
super...
porno to
It's
me.
the weirdest movie I've ever seen.
When was this made?
Let me see here. I don't see a date on this box. I know it was at least before 2006, because that's when I saw it.
It's a film outside of time. It has always existed.
Question, if you don't attack the chameleons and just let them be invisible, will they still steal stuff from you?
I don't know. I don't think they do anything while they're invisible. I'm not sure. I forget.
I think they de-invisible to attack you, but I don't remember them lasting long enough for me to see that.
Fair enough.
But
I'm not sure.
But before the conversation moves on, I have to share my favorite Morrissey lyric, which is, "I've got exploding kegs between my legs." That's an actual thing that Morrissey wrote and sung.
Oh, Morrissey. We're gonna get married.
Wow, 1 damage. So rough.
You chameleons are chumps.
Hey, you got a sick
I got a Chivo. Chivo! Gotta get the platinum, you know?
So how many PSN points did that give you on your emulated Android?
0. 'Cause PSN doesn't use points.
Whoa!
That's Xbox.
Damn, made a fool out of me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were a hardcore gamer like me...
Oh yeah, here we go!
There we go, there it is! Da, 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 da. And I fuck it up. On the easiest one.
The people's elbow!
Cheeseburger backpack.
There's something so cathartic about just hulking out.
I'm gonna go for it. Yeah!
Nice. No scope.
So many dudes on the screen. I don't like this. Makes me uncomfortable.
Isn't that what you said when you were first watching Magic Mike? So many
yes.
dudes on the screen making you uncomfortable.
A lot of things make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think, like, oh, damn, when I was, like, 6, I had, like, a really vivid nightmare about a mosquito about that size just hovering above me. And I only just made the connection right now, and that's messed up. I predicted the entire Steven Universe video game.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
I'm basically the kid from St. Elsewhere.
Sure.
Stole your dreams, man.
Touch the star.
They hacked
touch the
into
star,
your nightmares
touch
and
the
took your
star.
ideas.
I'm in. I normally don't remember my dreams.
What does the +1 do?
It gives you 1 star point if I was smart enough to tap it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that could be useful, couldn't it?
Yeah.
one dream I had which was particularly weird was I was in like a garage or a warehouse or something, and Eminem was there. And I was just standing there. He walks over. He says, "We can't keep doing this, man." And then he kisses me, and then I wake up.
What?
I have
Amazing.
no clue.
I mean, we all know Eminem is closeted gay.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like, let's be honest here. But, like, what?
I have no... Ask my subconscious when I was, like, fucking 14.
The last dream I remember is I moved into a tiny 1-floor, like, bottom floor apartment, and it had power windows like my car. It was weird.
Dude.
So
That's
you
all
were
I
in a
remember about
Jetsons
it.
house?
No, it was just like... It was like the apartment I lived in California, except the windows had fucking car electric switches that would make them go up and down, like a car window.
Also, they didn't have the little hand cranks?
No, no hand cranks.
Also, you are getting wrecked.
I've never owned a car
Well-
with hand crank windows, actually. Even my first car, which was like a 92 Lumina, had power windows.
Garnet is not doing good.
She'll be okay. Look at all that shit. If only I could tap it. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Damn.
She's dead now.
This is shambolic, Miko. I'm unsubscribing.
I choose you.
Wait, does she have 2 gems there because she has 2 badges?
No, she has 2 gems there because she is 2 tiny lesbians.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, is that a spoiler for
This
you?
is Garnet
Are you
back
that
together.
behind on the show?
Yeah, no, I've only seen like 10 episodes.
Okay,
maybe?
So you haven't seen the Steven Bomb,
No.
like the first one. Oh my god. Dude.
spoiler alert, tiny lesbians exist.
That's awesome, actually. I'm down with
Oh
that.
yeah, like, you gotta catch up. It's good. It's really good. Also, Nicki Minaj happens at one point.
Oh, wow. Nice. See, when everyone always said stuff about the lesbian stuff in the show, I always just thought they were the fusing, because that episode does have some kind of...
They do mean the fusing. Garnet is a fusion.
Oh, she is a fusion.
She is literally
okay.
2 tiny lesbians who have fused together to become Garnet.
Oh,
And they are
okay.
so in love that the fusion is pretty much permanent, and it's adorable.
Yep. Like, Garnet has to be really upset to, like, break apart, basically. That comes up later, don't worry about it.
I need to catch up, but I'm trying to finish Rick and Morty first.
That's gonna be some whiplash when you go from Rick and Morty to Steven Universe. Wait, there's a show where things are happy? What? Oh wow, this... What? You're leaving?
I knew we could do it.
Bye!
18%.
Do you want me to hang around,
90%.
hang around longer and we can have a longer video than this? Is that what you want?
Shake
If
my
it
head
means
in
the
shame.
numbers go up, then yes.
Steven, stay close.
Uh-oh. Pearl's concerned. We must be near the end.
All right, secrets. Here we go.
Yeah, red gemstone. What up?
Enter the Cave of Wonders.
I did it. 100%.
Proud of you.
Gems out.
Ah yes, the Endless Desert. I remember this from Paper Mario 1.
Put it together.
So Miko, are those chests mimics?
No, I don't think there's any mimics in this game. What is this?
0
Dark
to
Souls?
10.
Get out of here. This is the Dark Souls of Android games.
Except it has no mimics.
Why does
0
nobody
to
call
10
me on
without-
how stupid that is?
I know,
I keep saying it expecting somebody to scream at me and nobody ever does
I
it.
think pregnant minion hand surgery is the Dark Souls of Android games.
I don't know what that is, and I think I'm glad.
I'm uninstalling Google Play right now. Hang on. What do you mean I can't uninstall Google Play? Fuck you! Overlord
But the
Google
reason-
has decided that I can't uninstall Google Play.
You know, I wish
knows.
that if you left the items on the ground, then the enemies would pick them up, because at least that would spite you. Look, you picked it up by mistake.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, you
god.
did.
I'm sorry that I am a fool. I live my life like a fool.
So, Mika, I don't think anyone's asked you yet, but what's your gem sonar?
Listen, you gotta know, I don't have a ref sheet, I'm sorry.
Progress. I feel so upgraded.
I barely have a fursona, and you're asking me about gem sonas. Like, listen,
Yeah,
let's cool it.
well, your gem sonar can just be like a dog person who happens to be green.
Must be my lucky day.
My dog person's blue already, so I mean, you know.
Just put a blue gem in his belly button, and there you go.
Yep, there you go,
Gem-sona.
bam.
Sure, thank you for helping me. My character design. Original the character.
He's actually a fusion of a dog and the color blue. I just noticed that, like, the little animation thing on Amethyst Whip.
Right?
It's
so good.
really pleasing.
And, like, you can tell that that's, like, segments that are procedurally generated if you look close enough, too. It's not just, like, a stock animation. Which implies a level of detail that's a little weird. When you could just...
Yeah.
You could just use an animation, like a regular-ass animation, and it would have been fine.
Especially considering it's an Android game.
Right? I mean, this game is not system-intensive, really.
No, especially
I could probably
on my,
run
like...
this on my HTC Inspire if it still worked.
Yeah, no, my phone is, like, laggy as hell, and this game gave it no problems. Which is rare.
I'm still rocking my S3. My S3 is holding it together.
My phone doesn't like Alpha Bear.
I have not played that.
It
so,
is
I mean...
addictive, but it's also one of those free-to-play games which limits the hell out of your playing it.
I see tweets from Kobold about it all the time. So.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Wait, is it actually a game?
Yeah.
It's an Android game. I know it exists.
No, it's a meme
thought it
that
was
everyone
just,
is
like...
in on except you.
No, I literally thought it was just one of those things where you go in and it gives you a random quote, and then you post about it and go, "Oh, this is funny."
Oh, like that Brian Eno thing. Oblique Strategies. That. We just tap a button and it gives you like a weird quote.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I thought Alpha Bear was.
I never get tired of seeing.
Can't
the
believe I
comedian
almost
face.
forgot. I almost forgot what that thing was called. It's Oblique Strategies. I remember now. Jumanji.
I don't think I've seen all of Jumanji.
Really?
I don't know how. I remember, like, the last 20 minutes vividly from when I was maybe 7, but that's about it.
I mean, I know you're
It's a
British,
great
but
movie.
Jumanji was, like, always on TV when I was a teenager.
Yeah,
I
it's really
don't
good,
know how.
honestly.
Meanwhile,
Like,
I
TBS
could
played
probably
Jumanji-
quote the DreamWorks Swan Princess film from start to finish.
But yeah, TBS played Jumanji almost as much as Comedy Central played Office Space, which is to say every other weekend.
Damn.
For 6 years.
Do you both remember when Cartoon Network decided it was going to do a 24-hour marathon of the Iron Giant?
I do remember that.
What? Did they just show
like-
the Iron Giant over and over for a day?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. No idea why, but I watched it 3 times that day. I'm not ashamed.
I have...
I mean, like, the Iron Giant's good, but I don't know that I would want to watch it more than once in a day.
Yeah, that's an emotional roller coaster. You don't want to ride it twice.
I mean, then again, I'm not the kind of person who goes to see movies more than once, usually.
I'm not either, but I was also like 12 when that happened or whatever. I don't know how old it was.
Yeah, speaking of marathons, I don't know if this happened in the US or just over here, but for one, I think it was like a full week, Cartoon Network over here, when I was like 12, marathoned every single Dragon Ball Z episode. From start
they did
to,
that
I
here.
think,
Yeah, I
the
think they
start
did
of the
that here.
Boo Saga. And it was like... I didn't even want to go to sleep. I didn't want to go to school. I couldn't wait to come home because it was like, yeah, I get to watch Dragon Ball.
They had that Daily Show marathon on Comedy Central's website of every Daily Show that had Jon Stewart in it.
Oh, wow.
It went for a month and a half.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I would just, like, fire it up occasionally to see, like, where they were at. I'm like, yeah, Monica Lewinsky. I remember that vaguely, because I was 11. I was like, oh yeah, 9/11 happened. Right. And that was a little weird.
I'm glad that we're making sure we never forget about terrorist attacks in our Steven Universe Attack the Light LP video.
That shit
Never
happened on, like,
forget.
my 3rd day of high school, so...
Yeah, I had just gotten back from 6th grade camp. Like, I came back and I was like, hey, welcome back. Oh, by the way, the Twin Towers are gone.
Yeah,
See, I lived in New
was
Jersey,
awful.
so, like, it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people had parents that worked in the city.
Oh,
Damn.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
no, I remember...
Like, 2 people not in my grade lost parents.
Oh,
In that whole
shit.
thing.
Damn.
It was kind of fucked up.
No, I remember being in, I think it was chemistry class, and it was our first chemistry lesson, and they were talking about safety precautions, and then offhand they were just like they had to do earlier today when a plane crashed into the Twin Towers. And I get home and I'm like, wait, that's a thing. Oh my gosh.
Here's how that went down. Third period, suddenly people's parents started showing up and pulling kids out of school, and by the end of the day it was like me, my buddy Peter, and like one other person that I had never met before because they were from the other town that my regional high school pulled from. And we just all went to the media center and watched the news for the rest of the day. So yeah, that was the thing.
And see, this is what happens when you don't edit your videos down from 45 minutes, is that we get into 9/11 chat.
Yeah, at least we didn't start talking about Hitler. Oh, wait.
Must be my lucky day.
Pins isn't here, we can't talk about that.
Oh no, a secret. You missed a secret.
I was making some pretty bad Hitler jokes during Splatoon last night. You guys are glad I wasn't streaming. That paints me in a rather unflattering light. Not proud of it.
What's the term for, there's actually a Latin term for,
For Hitler?
No, for every conversation, if it goes on long enough, we'll eventually end up talking about Hitler or the Holocaust. And then
That's
an actual
that's
Latin term
Godwin's law.
for it.
As the length of any argument or discussion. Oh hey, speaking of enormous elephants in the room, look at this massive turtle guy.
Dude, this
It's
thing's
so
awesome.
cool. He's got
I
knee
want it as a
pads.
pet. I like his eyeball.
I like to think it's just one giant, thick Coke bottle lens.
This is the best song in the game, by the way. It's like fucking metal remix.
It is pretty rad, yeah.
Item, I choose you.
I also love the metal song from Splatoon that plays, where it's like...
Dude, are you going to import this Splatoon soundtrack when it comes out in Japan?
I mean, it's coming out in
Oh, is
America,
it?
I think, isn't it? I think it is.
Isn't it more popular here than in Japan?
No.
No, Splatoon is
Do you know how
colossal
many
in Japan.
Japanese-only teams I faced last night? It was a lot.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not popular there. I just thought it was like still slightly more popular here.
I mean, I don't know.
It's popular enough that I'm sure they are more than willing to cater to the American audience.
I just love Splatoon. I want Splatoon. I want to go play Splatoon right now. Bye. You can finish the video.
Just do picture in
Alright, I'm
picture
taking over
live
this LP,
Splatoon
guys.
while we watch Steven Universe.
Stay fresh. I don't have my capture card hooked up to my Wii U.
See, the thing about people keeping saying stay fresh, it just makes me think of that one episode of Sifl and Ollie, and I want to reply Crescent Fresh, but no one will get that reference. Everyone should go and watch Sifl
I haven't
and
thought
Ollie.
about
It's
Sifl
great.
and Ollie in a long
It's
time.
so good.
This is the worst.
Is it somewhat like Rick and
No,
Morty?
no, it's not. It's
Okay.
two sock puppets who host a no-budget call-in show on MTV.
Oh wow, that does sound
It's
good
fantastic.
actually.
Yeah, early MTV shit is weird. You should check it out.
Wait, is that the one where one of the sock puppets is like a dog?
Kind of. One of them has like a kind of dog nose, yeah,
This calls for.
and
Yeah,
they do
I
like
think I've
rock
seen it.
songs.
Or I've seen parts of it.
And there are constant references to how amazing Björk is, so you know.
I mean, that's
It is.
true.
She's amazing.
Yeah, they're not wrong.
I got to see her live last year.
Björk is
and
pretty
it was,
cool.
It was sublime.
She's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
doing
no, she
things?
came out with a new album last year, and it's really good.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
about to
jeez.
say, that wasn't
It
that
is
long ago, I
hella
don't think.
sad because it's all about her the destruction of her relationship and her divorce. It's like, wow, Björk, you're giving me some feelings while also being a bizarre space alien lady. Which
Speaking of Iceland, Sigur Rós is my
Sigur
shit.
Rós is amazing.
Yeah. I used to listen to their albums when I was going to sleep.
Untitled is like one of my favorite albums.
Yep. That's a good opinion. I really like the one with the naked people whose title I can't pronounce because I don't speak Icelandic.
Don't worry.
I'm not sure.
Can do
I've got to like look at
Yeah,
their
something
album covers to
with
know which one you're talking
Spylum
about.
and Delaust.
Oh, you mean Siggy Biggy Borky?
Sure. I'm opening Wikipedia. We're doing this.
Don't die on me, Pearl.
Finished yet. Why, thank you.
I haven't actually ever heard Icelandic spoken, but Sigur Rós makes me
Oh,
think
yeah,
it
this
sounds
one.
awesome.
This one that I can't
Yeah,
pronounce.
that one. It's a good album.
It translates to "with a buzz in our ears, we play
Yes.
endlessly." That one. Which I actually, looking at this album cover, I thought this was a Mum album. Like I had mentally associated this with Mum, like Smell Memory. That
Really?
album. What's the cover for Smell Memory?
I don't know. I haven't listened to Mum. I know I need to because I know I'd like it, but I've never actually got there.
Just the thing.
They're a lot like Sigur Rós.
Yeah, I know they did some. They've
should do
done
it.
some work with Björk, so you know that's already good.
I'm here.
Oh, looks like you got this guy on the ropes.
Pearl, you can do it.
I
He
know
looks so
he's a
sad
really
now,
droopy turtle. He just came here to have a good time, and he's honestly feeling so attacked right now.
No, none of their albums seem to have naked people on them, so I don't know what I was thinking.
I believe.
Also, Smell Memory is a song, not an album, apparently. I was thinking of yesterday was dramatic, today is okay.
Oh, speaking of albums, nobody should listen to the new album by Muse because it's absolutely garbage.
Can do
Yeah, we had this discussion a couple of weeks ago,
We-
but I'm like
Yeah,
off
we
board with
did.
Muse.
I'm
I
still
have been
upset.
for a while.
Yeah.
This calls for.
Honestly, I think the album is okay, but like it is way too political, and they already had 2 other political albums.
It's
So
not
what's
that it's
the
way too
point?
political. It's that it's like it's Banksy levels of political.
Yeah.
It's I made a Lego
Time to write
set, but the Lego
capitalism with the
people are
McDonald's
sad
font.
levels of political.
You mean Lego Movie?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Lego Movie was good.
I
It was
love
really
Lego
good.
Movie.
Oh no, the turtle is bringing down one hell of a meteor. How are they going to stop it?
I'm getting fucked up. How's Pearl talking? She's dead.
Ugh, let's not do that again.
Work together, huh? Here we go.
Alright, we're introducing a new mechanic, which
Spoiler
is fusion.
warning, Des.
Do you think
Turn into a giant woman.
Motherfucking monster!
Good God, that is somewhat terrifying.
It also looks goofy as hell because the screen is supposed to be small.
Honestly, I would react the same way if a 50-foot tall woman with 6 arms started beating the crap out of me.
I mean, you mean disintegrate and go
Yep.
into a prism? Okay. Fireball. Fireball's not that good, I don't think. You want the spear throw. And that's World 3.
Hooray!
From here on out, I start splitting up
Thank
the videos,
goodness.
so have fun with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry!
seriously.
Bye! Miko, pick up things, touch things, tap everything!
Never.
Monster.
Burn down the sandcastle.